you guys are looking for legal ways of playing old school games, specifically Game Boy Advance games, and quite possibly one of the best ways to play them, this guy might be exactly what you're looking for. What's up, you guys? Welcome to The Collective. My name is Furman, and in this video we are going to be unboxing this beautiful little piece of tech. Now this is the Anbernic
3 days later.
RG35XX. Now, the name is a little bit of a mouthful, I'm not gonna lie, but what this thing does and what it boasts is truly impressive. This beast is sporting a quad-core ARM Cortex A9, which I have no idea what the heck that even means. All I know is that it runs games really well. But what does matter is that it has a 3.5-inch IPS display. That is right, the perfect aspect ratio for Game Boy Advance games. It has a 2100 milliamp hour battery, which means about 5 hours of gameplay, which isn't bad, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's a pretty decent compromise. And on top of that, it has 2.4 gigahertz wireless capabilities, which means you can actually connect a controller to this. And it also has an HDMI port, or it also has a way of connecting through HDMI to your TV or your monitor, which I don't understand why anybody would want to do it, but just being able to do it is freaking awesome. So yeah. Right guys, so I am actually going to open this bad boy right here and right now, because I actually haven't opened it yet, as you can see. And you know, the box is pretty minimalistic. You know, we have the console right then and there. Let me just take it out for a second. And it looks like we got a little instruction manual, which is pretty cool. You know, it's like one of those fold up papers. And it also looks like it comes with a screen protector. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's got, you know, something to wipe it down, so you know you can put that screen protector without having any lint or anything under it. This feels pretty hard.
You what?
So I'm assuming it is a glass screen protector. Yeah, check that out. That's pretty nifty. Comes with a little screen protector. So other than that, what's in the box is this little guy in here, which I'm pretty sure is just the charger. Nothing special there. And now we have the console itself. Just gonna go ahead and pull that bad boy out. Just like that. And there you have it. This is the Anbernic RG35XX. Now you might be saying, why in the heck would you buy this little thing if you already have this guy? And let me tell you why. You see that right there? If you're able to see this, then you know that the aspect ratio is really what matters here. This is going to be the biggest thing. These screens are not the same size. Now this is definitely made more so for Game Boy Color and original Game Boy games. So the aspect ratio for that is perfect for this. But when you play Game Boy Advance games, the thing that sucks about it is that it goes into almost like a widescreen effect. So like you don't use the whole screen. And I don't know about you guys, but black bars on screens drive me insane. Honestly, when it comes to movies, I just kind of wish they would just make TVs that are the perfect aspect ratio for movies and not just for like videos and stuff like that. But you know, I'm getting off topic. This little guy is going to be perfect for Game Boy Advance games. So I am really excited about this. And yeah. Oh, and on top of that, they have a few different type of colors. They have like a cream one that's more Famicom-esque, and then I believe they have a white one too and a black one. I'm not 100% sure on those. And then they have the atomic purple, which is the one that I got, and you know, I didn't have any other choice. I had to get this. I mean, come on guys, look at this,
the cream of the crop.
Look at this. It is not one for one, but it is close enough to where you're just like, wow, this is like, man, this is bringing me back. Now, upon further usage or holding onto it, like actually having it in my hand, it feels small, but not like so uncomfortable. Like it doesn't feel like I'm gonna get cramped up hands or anything like that. The buttons are squishy and they feel pretty responsive. I'm not a big fan of these. I don't know I mean, holding on to it, it feels okay, but it feels like, you know, if I have to use these guys, the interior ones, I feel like I might accidentally press them. So, not a big fan of the back buttons. But honestly, you know, the type of games that I love to play, and especially the type of Game Boy Advance games, you don't even really need back buttons, honestly. Especially because of the fact that you have an A, B, and XY. Game Boy Advance games didn't have an XY button, they just had A, B. So I am hoping that you can map the trigger buttons to these guys right here. If you're able to do that, man, this thing is going to be just straight up perfect. Alright, so I am going to spend a little bit of time with this. I'm going to play with it, and I'm going to see what it has to offer, and hopefully it does not disappoint. And you know what? I know it's not gonna, because, you know, I've been watching a lot of videos about it, and I know it's awesome, so I already know it's going to be amazing. So, but yeah, I will get back to you guys on that in just a second. Alright guys, so I've had a couple hours to play with this thing, and I'm not gonna lie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Now, to reiterate a little bit, the design is, you know what, at first I was a little iffy about it because of the back buttons, but this thing is absolutely flawlessly designed. It is extremely comfortable in the hand, so you're not gonna have to worry about any cramping or any issues like that. It's actually really comfortable. The plastic is feels a little cheap, but it's not bad at all actually. And it's good as far as, you know, like sweat and moisture and stuff like that. It doesn't feel like it's gonna get gross or anything like that. And because of the texture of it, it doesn't look like it's gonna get crazy dirty either. So that's a big giant plus on that. 2, the menu system is a little rudimentary. It is very simplistic in nature, but you know what? It gets the job done. It's super simple, and this actually brings a lot of ROMs. And you know what? Like, for the most part, they're pretty good. Like, the only thing that sucks is that there's a lot of ROMs on here, like a lot. So I would highly recommend you using that favorites button that they have accessible. That's going to make it a lot easier to find the games that you want to play. That way you don't have to keep searching and doing all that craziness. And again, the screen on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is a beautifully made screen. It's the perfect aspect ratio for a Game Boy Advance game, so like you're just going to be having a blast on it. And you know what? Honestly, you're going to have a lot of people going up to you and being like, what the heck is that thing? That looks crazy. And on top of that, because of the size of it, it is extremely pocketable. Let's see if I can back up enough and show you guys. Bam. That's it. You just put it in your pocket, and then you whip it out. It's the perfect size. It's literally the perfect size for you to take it anywhere. Oh, and also on top of that, I don't even know how I forgot to mention this. This thing costs $50, and shipping I think is like 12 to 15 bucks. So like, you're not just getting one of the best emulators out there, you're also getting something that's insanely portable, and on top of that, it's probably one of the cheapest ones out there too. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. This is hands down a must buy. I could not recommend this more if I tried. Honestly, guys, you guys need to check this thing out. I almost wish I was sponsored, because this thing is gonna sell like hotcakes. Yeah, so far I'm absolutely loving it, and honestly, you know, I really feel like I need to play it a little bit more, mess with it, and see some of the features and what you can do with it, all of that kind of stuff. So for now, I'm giving this guy a 9.5 out of 10. Like, this is an extremely great item, and it is, I mean, it's just gonna knock your socks out. And the fact that it comes with ROMs on it already, you don't even have to do it. They're not the best ROMs, but you know, they get the job done. It's no big deal. And on top of that, this also plays PS1. So like, this is gonna be one of the best ways to play like JRPGs and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just so freaking cool. And I don't know if you guys remember, when I was talking about the Analog Pocket, I was really hoping that they would make something that has the aspect ratio that you need, that is perfect for Game Boy Advance games. Somebody beat them to the punch. But you know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with something really cool too. Now all that's left really is for somebody to make a DS like this. I mean, come on guys. Come on. If they were to make something like a DSi XL where you have the big giant screens and they're IPS and it's just straight crispy, I mean, I'm buying that 10 out of 10. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys think this is really cool. I'm pretty sure you will. I mean, it's kind of hard to not. And there are some competitors out there, but you know, I really like this one, and I'm very happy with the choice that I made. So yeah, as always guys, we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.